Yo guys, Dumbleink97 coming back here with another video that isn't the WCT tourney. So, you guys who have been getting a little bit tired of that, I do understand why. But I was very busy with that, so I didn't have time to really make anything else. But today I have something kind of special for you guys. My best match in a tank that really doesn't get played, and for a good reason. The 5916. This is the tier 6 Chinese. Yeah, it is Chinese light tank, and it's a bit of a confused tank. So right off the bat, you'll notice I have 45 rounds in this tank, which isn't too much for a light tank if we're honest, but it's all premium ammo. You're wondering why the hell is Dumbleink97 going around in the tank literally carrying only premium ammo? Well, the reason for that is this particular gun is a 76mm 5-round autoloader, which sounds good in theory for a tier 6, but with AP rounds only has, I think, 86 millimeters of penetration, and with the APCR has a whole 106. Now, for price to performance, buying APCR rounds in this tank is still pretty dumb, but I was grinding this tank and I really wanted to get through it. And that ALC just went full YOLO. But as you can see, one advantage to using this 76mm gun is the shells come out of the clip so fast. I think there's only about a 1-second delay between shots, and it reloads in less than 10 seconds. So if you can find other light tanks or like the side of an M7 like this, and you don't miss like me because you're actually a good player, you can actually do a lot of damage with this gun. Now there is another choice. It gets a 57mm that has 75 pen with AP and I think 110 with a PCR and fires very quickly. But to me, having that low of alpha damage, I think it only has 75 average alpha, just isn't worth it to me. I'd rather have a 76mm that has the chance to hit over 100 alpha. So already we've picked up a kill and 4 damaging hits with our little 76mm. And yep, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, right there. That's why, one, I only load APCR in this thing. Actually, I don't have this tank anymore at the time I'm recording this. But that's the main reason why, because it has such low pen, but if you manage to pen each shot, this thing can be extremely devastating to equal-tiered and slightly lower-tiered opponents. Now, why isn't this thing played too much? Well, the view range is average for a light tank, and the camo, I think the camo is actually pretty good. But I just don't think this is very competitive to tanks like even the AMX-12T, even though it's not very good, it's better than this thing in my opinion, because the 12T can function without premium ammo, whereas this thing really can't, and that's a big issue to me. The MT25 gets a 57mm, but it's a much better 57mm. It gets, what is it? I think 112 pen and then 189 with premium. So although you have very low alpha, you can actually pen people without using premium ammo, unlike this tank. And then the T37 is just in another league with, I think, better view range. It is slower, but its 76mm gun has way better pen. But, you know, for the tank enthusiasts like myself, or just like the tank collector, tank hunter, this tank could be very interesting and fun to play. I mean, it is definitely an oddball. I mean, what tank has a 76mm autoloader at tier 6 and can dump the whole clip in about 5 to 6 seconds? I mean, that's pretty good. So like I said, already in this game, we picked up now 2 kills and 12 damaging hits, and my friend Revenge is telling me he's getting flanked by a Tiger. Now, him and the SU-100Y are really beating up on him, but I want to go ahead and get out of here, and I chose the right time to, because another enemy heavy tank was about to come up there and try and kill me. So luckily he didn't, so the Tiger gets taken out, and now I'm going to go try and assist this Churchill 1. As this is a light tank, you want to support your teammates. You definitely don't want to get getting shot. And yep, it is an Excelsior. A tank that I don't shoot at much because I never see him. So the turret, no pen. Remember, we only have 106mm of penetration with this tank, so we really have to aim our shots carefully. Excelsior goes back to shooting the Churchill, and I'm trying to find a spot where my indicator says I can pen, because honestly, I don't know where to shoot the Excelsior. At the time I was playing this, I totally forgot the Excelsior has really crap side armor. So, I'm signaling this Churchill 1, come out, attract his fire, and whenever he does, I'm going to come back out. I'm going to try to shoot into his side armor. Alright, we come back out. I hit the Excelsior's turret, and there we go. We go right through his gun mantlet, which has very bad armor. and then we bounced the rest of our shots right off him. As I said, I just didn't know at the time the Excelsior had such weak side armor, so I'm going to go ahead and come in. And this is where a tier 6 light tank, especially this one, can really be deadly to tier 5 heavies. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. About 3 seconds, the enemy was just decimated. Now we're up to 21. Well, actually, that was a bit of a fire, so I think it's more like 18 realistically damaging hits. And we're up to 3 kills. And this Churchill, you know, he was such a good teammate. You know, he helped me out here, letting me get my kill. And now, you know, we're having a you're too kind battle over here. Who's gonna let who go first? So it was fun playing with a guy like that. Not the usual screaming in your ear, stop camping, all that sort of crap. That's having a nice teammate. And if I haven't mentioned it, I am playing with Revenge Fizz here, and I don't think his AT7's fully upgraded. So this is a dream matchup for him. He doesn't have to really pen anything too challenging. So I'm sticking back here because I'm waiting for these guys to start pushing him. He's taking a lot of damage now, so I decided I'm going to go ahead and come out. He kills the Stura Mill, and this is where it gets really risky. If this IS shoots me with the 120, the 122, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. I put one in, it doesn't go through. Put the next one, it doesn't go through. Next one goes in, and the next one bounces, and then we get another pen. So we're reloading again, this time with 23 damaging hits. I really want to kill this guy. Imagine that. Killing an IS with a 5916. We put one into him, we bounce the second, and we pen the third. There we go. 25 damaging hits and 3 kills. Going on a little rampage in this tank. Now this is definitely a niche situation for this tank. Usually, if you get in a tier 8 or a tier 9 matchup, you're just a scout. It's almost impossible to pen tier 9 and 8 tanks, especially if they're Germans. You can pen Americans and British, but most other things would be troubling for you. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick snippet of gameplay. Of course we lost a monumental amount of credits because I only fired a PCR, but we managed to pick up 7,384 XP, 2,240 damage with a 76mm gun on a light tank. It's pretty good to me. And although we lost a bunch of credits, I really had fun, and I kind of play this tank as a novelty, which is pretty much what it is, because it's not very good compared to other tanks. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider giving it a like rating below. And, you know, comment if you have any suggestions about future videos or any tanks you want to see reviewed. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.